I like the way this rider enters the arena, looking right directly for the spot where her horse has to go, checking her tack, making the needed adjustments before she gets on. I like to see riders take the time to do things proper and have her horse stand there. Obviously, the horse is interested in what's in the arena, but not being bothered by it. I would like to see her maybe practice this a little bit at home so she can be more proficient with the get down rope and the Romal reins. There seemed to be a little bit of fumbling going on. All in all, I'm going to score that an 8. I like the way that she took the minimal steps to set up for that back through, keeping her cues quiet, steady cadence, horse being responsive, and I'm gonna Okay, I like the way this rider focused her horse directly in the middle of the obstacle, letting him work the obstacle with flow and cadence, and I'm going to score that a 9. I like the way that she asked him to move out a little bit more on the flat, even though she's not being judged on it. This is a horse that I like to see keep that same cadence and flow. Enters nice up and over the hill. Nice self-adjustment coming down the hill, letting her horse have his head down so that he can work his hindquarters and track the ditch. And again, keeping nice even flow and cadence. I'm going to give her a score of an 8 on the hill. Nice flow around in that ditch, keeping nice arc. A little bit of toughness on that corner right there. He's a long-bodied horse. Nice use of the hindquarter yield on that corner. Good use of her inside leg to get that curl and releasing on the outside. I'm going to give that a score of an 8. Smooth out a couple of those corners on the end, and those scores will be higher. Nice entry into the ditch. Again, nice use of her inside leg to get that curl. We'll give her a score of a 9 on the turns. I'd like to see her look up to the top of that rock. That'll help her get that straight line a little bit faster. But just too much hesitation on that entryway. Nice self-adjustment down the hill. I'm going to give her a score of a 7 on the hill. Little bobble there on the entryway to the suspension bridge. Nothing big, but a little bit of impulsion would help that. Let's give her a 7 on the suspension bridge. I like the way that she turned and caught her obstacle quickly. That helped her shoulders flow into that turn. Nice exhale as she enters that first log. Again, long-bodied horse. It's a little bit of an adjustment there to make that short opening and get adjusted onto the second plank. I'm going to give her a score of a 5 on that obstacle. I like the way that she eyeballed the placement of the front feet immediately as she was approaching, so that when she stopped and turned around, she was in the exact right spot. I'd like to see her straighten her shoulders a little bit sooner and use the line of the ditch to help keep her horse's spine straight. just little technical visuals that she can use, and I'm going to give her a score of a 8. I do like how this horse is maintaining his even cadence, even flow, doing a little self-adjustment down into the bog hole. A little bit of a bobble there that could be helped if the rider would feed him some rein when he comes out. I'm going to give her a score of a 7 on that. Nice entryway into the logs. Nice arc up around the rocks. I like her use of her legs, allowing this horse to arc right around them instead of oversteering, which would cause the hindquarters to tip off. Nice relaxed rein. I'm going to give her a score of a 10 on the bridge. A little bit of off centered there to start with. She started with the hind foot partway off of the podium, so really look down and track that edge of the podium to know where those feet are. Give her a score of a 7. Again, a lot of this is conformational. The horse is long-bodied, so he's got to walk his back feet up to the front feet a little bit more on these types of obstacles. Nice approach to the gate. I like to see the horse not nose the gate so much, so maybe in practice, just a little bit of discipline on that. Okay, a little bit too many side pass steps away from the gate, but all in all, I'm going to give her an 8 on that. I like how this horse is settled down into his standstill, not hurrying to get to the end of the arena, just comfortable with hanging out there. I like to see him follow her body a little bit sooner as she steps forward, and she might use some preparatory signal with her hand before she starts with her body to prepare him to move forward. A little bit rushy through the water, and she did take a couple of disciplinary measures afterwards. I'm going to give her a score of a 7 on the water. His entry was great, his tracking was great, but he got a little bit more rushy as he reached the end.